What's up, everyone? It's your girl DeGlam from DeGlam on the Read Up, and I'm here with last night's rundown of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, K.Michelle's My Life, and Tiny Shekinah's The Weed Trip. But we did have the Ferguson verdict last night, and we all know what came of that. So I just want to send out prayers for the Michael Brown family and everyone in the Ferguson area. Yeah, honey, they done turned up for real. They super ratchet. They burning up cars, buildings, and the store that Mike Brown was in. So it's a mess over there, but prayers sent their way. But let's get into this tea. So last night on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, we saw Nia meet Morgan over at her house, I guess, to talk to her about the situation with Soulja Boy. And she mentioned that she did not get a chance to tell Soulja Boy that she was pregnant, but until I guess it was the last minute when she had a miscarriage, and she thought that they were broken up because he deleted her from Instagram and Twitter and all that. I said, "Ooh, he's so petty." But anyway, child, yeah, he needs to grow up. To me, it's like she dodged the bullet. I mean, no shade, no tea, but I mean, you gotta be real about the thing. Like, she need to count her blessings on that one. He's real petty and tacky and childish, and I couldn't do it. And then he tried not to own up to, being there for his girlfriend and everything. Like, dude, that's your woman. That's what you're supposed to do. Man up. Anyway, child. We get to Hazel E in the studio. She was talking to her producer guy, and he was spitting 100% the truth. Like, it's one thing for a female to tell you something, but when a guy is from the outside looking in and he tells you about yourself, running behind dudes, and you constantly talking about him and, other irrelevant people, like, girl, come on, let's get back to the money. So, if she don't know anything, she need to know that she got a 100% in her corner, and yeah, he might be the one to make her a real hit, because Bert was out here playing in these streets. But Tierra Marie and Hazel E meet up. Hazel E, she questioned Tierra about her loyalty on her working with Young Berg, and Tierra Marie felt like, she shouldn't be affected by that. She's just trying to get a hit. I mean, in some way, I kind of feel Hazel E, because I mean, as girls, if I ain't fooling with that dude, then you ain't supposed to be fooling with him either. Like, I don't know, but I also see Tierra Marie's point. She need a hit, I mean, how long has it been since she's been out, yeah, girl, do what you got to do. I don't like the way Tierra Marie came off at it, though. She was kind of rude and, not remorseful of anything that happened. So, maybe Hazel Lee, maybe she doesn't need to try to sever that friendship. I mean, well, try to work that friendship out. I question somebody that acts the way that Tierra did, Anyway, when Tierra Marie tries to hook up Lil Fizz and Miss Nikki, baby. Child, Miss Nikki, baby, she got all that body. Lil Fizz can't do nothing with that. Child, boo. Too many curves and not enough speed bumps. Miss Nikki, you could tell she kind of, when they went on the date together, her and Lil Fizz, you could tell she kind of wasn't feeling Lil Fizz. I think she tried to just get herself out there to try to make herself forget about Molly Mile or whatever, messing with Masika and all that. But girl, bye. But you did see social media. He bought her like a brand new, is it a $250,000 Mercedes or something? Forgive me if I got the number wrong, but yeah, she know Mally Mally ain't playing. And yeah, he talks too much about the baby mama situation again, and he killed me when he asked her about does she like kids. Like, child, quit trying to find a mama, okay? Leave these girls alone about do they like kids or not. Like, I mean, I know you're not taking her seriously that quick, so quit looking for a mama. Anyway, April and Omarion, like I said last night on Facebook, I love their relationship. They are so cute together. She looks good with that baby weight. She's lost it now, but she look good. You know, she got a little booty on the back now. But he does. Omarion tells her to remain positive about her and her mother's situation. And he said, you know, just let it happen. And he's so positive. Um, Child, should they ever break up, honey, I'm gonna have to go look for him, because that's what a girl needs right there. Okay. Um, but he was talking about she need to break him off a little piece. I was like, oh, TMI, too much information. Yeah, but they are super cute together. Monici, when she's, I guess, in her vocal coaching, she talks with her cousin or family member, whoever it was, about how Lil Fizz is bullying her with throwing his money up in her face, and he has custody of their son and stuff. Yeah, I think he can lay off of that a little bit. He's a little rough with it. Yeah, true enough, she probably does need to step up and be a mom and everything. And you know what? Fast forward to when him and her were talking, he sounded like he is just really angry. Like, you know, I mean, it happens to females all the time. We're stuck with the kids, you know. Just dude, welcome to the club, you know. Yeah, true enough, she left you in an awkward position, but you'll be all right, honey. We all do it. He did get on to her about doing them interviews and stuff. I mean, if she trying to get seen, you know, she's trying to come out in the next couple of years with her own music and her little dildo line or whatever. Yeah, girl, put your face in the media. You know, just be a little careful about what you say about your baby daddy and all that. Because we did see you, you fire shots at Amanda because she tried to say that he had EBT and roaches in his bed and stuff. Yeah, girl. Yeah, just they both need to practice a little tag. I think, you know, both of them are hurt and they just need to work those things out. You know, like they say, time heals all wounds. Um, yeah, like I said, time heals all wounds. Ray J and Brandy, I love that she came in to tell him, you know, look, take responsibility for the position that you put yourself in, because it's your fault that you hanging with the wrong people. And yeah, he needs to listen to his sister, and he really needs to quit bringing up Morgan's name. Like, to me, I don't, honestly, my opinion, I don't think Morgan is throwing any shade at him. Yeah, she's probably ticked how he did her and stuff, but I don't think she's causing any ruckus in his relationship. Like, him and Precious, that wasn't the tea anyways. Cause you saw it mentions in the next episode of the clips that, you know, he loves, or whatever, he loves Tierra Marie. Like, she'll need to fall for that, but that's too early. Wait till next week. But I love how he set up that dinner with Princess and told, he addressed her about Morgan, and he did cross the line by saying Tierra Marie was right about her. Like, that's where the fire went off. You know, Ray J, to me, it's like he's got a script for everything. Child, I hollered when Princess started throwing that food across the table and called him a B word or whatever. And, you know, they get to shuffling a little bit, scuffling, whatever. And then Ray J nicely just knocks her right onto the pool. Yeah, she was hot about that. I bet she paid to get that weave tightened up and everything. I know she was ready to go for that head. But let's get on to this K.Michelle, my life. It starts off with K.Michelle in the studio. She looks good. Her music sounds great. Nima comes in and starts talking about her listening party and all that. Fast forward to when she gets with Jonathan, and Nima and Paris, they're all working out. K.Michelle showed out with them fruit snacks, fruit roll-ups, and them tater chips. Yeah, she was wrong for that in the gym, but her body still looked good, so that's all that counts. But I love how she talks about the lipo. You know, I'm a fan of plastic surgery. Yeah, we've already talked about that. But I do believe if it's something that you don't like and you got the coins, go ahead and fix it. It's not going to hurt anybody. But I love when she goes to see the plastic surgeon, and child, when Paris told her that K.Michelle, she got a little liquor store, but she has a supermarket. She got a lot of work to do. And then the doctor shades her, talking about oh, so you got a couple of rolls? Honey, I hollered right there. Like, no, he was wrong for that. I love how she explains in the studio that she's not angry, she's in another place. Like, people need to understand that. And you could tell in her music, when you see her on social media, she's in another place. She looks good, she's happy. Her new music's coming out, and I did pre-order my album, so I can't wait till it comes. Jocelyn Hernandez, she comes to visit K.Michelle, and they talk about her sex life and talk about the plastic surgery. And honey, Jocelyn, she kept it real about how much surgery she had. Jonathan did too. Like, I like that. I didn't know Jocelyn really had that much. You know, I knew about the boobs and everything, but I didn't, you know, all that nip tuck and all that. Yeah, I guess she did tell the truth. You can't tell too much, because then they want to start being you. Honey, caught that shade, love it. K.Michelle makes a good point about the entertainment industry, saying that, you know, you got to look good. You got to make the boys want to screw you, and you got to make the girls want to be you. I totally agree with that. I explained it to someone the other day. K.Michelle, she's so funny. She goes to her surgery appointment, and she's geeked up on the anesthesia and singing. Like, she took that like a G. I'm curious. I need to find out more about that, if that hurts or not, because it looks like it did. But fast forward to the listening party. There's this tall, sexy tenderoni that comes to see her, and he asks her for a date, kiss her on the cheek. I love how she told him she's not having sex. Honey, you better get them. Yeah, they're not finna get them buns. She's doing, I believe, in do something you never did to get something you never had. So good job, K.Michelle. Next, there's Tiny and Shekinah's weed trip. So in this episode, Shekinah is trying to convince Tiny that there are aliens. They're riding through Texas still, and they're in Roswell, Texas. Tiny ends up taking a pee break in the bushes. They end up coming through a town, and there is a UFO alien museum. There they end up meeting this guy named Randy, and they're taking pictures and stuff with the aliens, cutting up, having a good time. And Randy tells them about this guy named Jeff that is supposed to be a UFO investigator. He invites them to dinner, and they end up going. They get served this nasty green chicken. You over there hunting the aliens. It makes me wonder, did you cut up them aliens and put them in that nasty green chicken platter? Yeah, I would have starved that night. I hope they didn't eat that. But anyways, so they end up getting invited out to Skywash to find these so-called aliens. But in the meantime, Tiny should kind of go to the library so Shekinah can do her research on these aliens and everything. And Tiny is making a mockery of Shekinah with her belief with these aliens, so she leaves to go get her nails done. Shekinah ends up talking to this librarian who is like, she's like a nutcase. I think she was geeked up or something. Like, yeah, Shekinah gonna learn to stop talking to strangers. Didn't your mama tell you not to talk to strangers? Yeah, that lady's crazy. But yeah. Tiny, she's funny. She said she knows that aliens are bald, so maybe Shekinah can give them some weave or something to make them come to her. She's silly. But Tiny ends up going to the nail shop. Like I said, she kind of finds her. She's upset and hysterical and everything. And she tells them that they're going to meet up with this guy to watch these aliens in the sky at night. So, they're out there sky watching, and Shekinah swears she sees something in the air. And actually, she kind of convinces Tiny this time that there was something in the air. They get scared. They take off running. Even Jeff is running away. And it was crazy because Shekinah could not get his name right. She kept calling him Jim or something, and he kept correcting her. But it was too funny. But yeah, that's how the show ends. It was, you know, those girls are always hilarious. I can't wait till next week because I want to see them get into it at the beauty spa and cussing each other out, scaring them whole women. But I want to thank y'all for watching my video blog. You can catch me on Facebook and Instagram. It is DeGlam on the Read Up, all one word. You can catch me on Twitter, and my website's coming soon. So I just want to thank y'all. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good night. Mwah.